Good morning everybody and welcome to the third day of birthday celebrations. I'm Kelly Singleton and I'll be with you for the next hour for lots of birthday fun, and I feel like today we've got the best of both worlds. We've got a little bit of Christmas crafting and a little bit of every day. We've been very spoilt. But I'm not on my own. Emily is producing the show and I'm with the fabulous Rachel. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good.
Are you excited for a bit of Christmas and a bit of every day?
Absolutely. I didn't really think of that.
I know.
Yeah, we got the best. I think we got the best day this week, haven't we?
We have, haven't we? We've been a little bit spoiled.
We are.
Do you have to use a scoreboard today at any point?
I don't think I do actually.
I was just hoping we could, get
I
that
could,
little fancy,
get it out.
little
Show
fancy
it.
aqua one out. But before we go further, I just need to show you, if it's your first time tuning in this week, look at our fabulous Hunky Dory pin badges. Aren't they amazing? Which I've just thought, and I've put a fancy shirt on as well. I've not even put my pin on.
No,
That's why I did it. I forgot to do it.
I forgot about that.
So if you shop £30 and over with us this week until next Thursday at midnight, you're going to get one of these popped in your parcel absolutely free of charge. And they're so lovely, and I think everybody here loves them, and I'm sure some of you now who may have ordered on Tuesday, you might already have your parcels, so let us know if you've got these already. But there's lots of other birthday fun going on. We have double reward points across the website for Diamond and Club members. We've got extra bonus points on selected products. We've got brand new products you won't see anywhere else with our Poppy exclusive die and stamp. And we've got 10 fabulous new launches. There's just so much. We are super busy, but that's the way we love it. So let's start with, let's go into our Win It Weekly question. So this week we have got the fabulous, look at this little birthday bundle, and are we sending them out in this little bag? Oh, very nice.
Wow.
So we have 5 lucky winners and you're going to win and so I take it you've put this together, Em?
Yes.
Oh, a nice little birthday treats in here. Look at I love these.
They're cute, aren't they?
Yeah, they do, and it makes me think of festivals.
Yes. Yeah, it does.
We have a little party stamp set, a celebrate die, a cheers to you, another die, and a deluxe craft pad. So that's a really great prize, and it's worth over £40. We've got 5 winners, and all you have to do is like, share, and comment your answer to the following question: what is the most common birthday in the UK? Oh, I know this. Do I?
Do you?
No, I don't know. I'm going to give it away. Well, I'm just guessing because I'm a September birthday, but some people here overshadow my birthday, Anne-Marie.
Not mentioning any names.
Not mentioning any names. No, so there's lots of, I feel like the office is quite September
definitely.
busy. And one of our design managers, Jen, her birthday's in September. Anne's birthday's in September.
I think it is a busy one, isn't it?
So I'll go no further. But let us know what you think, and we will announce 5 lucky winners on tomorrow's show at 10 o'clock. Let's get into some fun crafting. Shall we go to the VT?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go. So first up we have got our Advent pad. So it's a completely new pad than the last few we've done. It's our Advent pad 3, and this has been going so fast. So of course this has been on Hobby Maker, and I was watching the show and I was so shocked at how many people were adding more than one to their order.
Yeah, I think it's such a good thing to do though, isn't it?
It is. So if you've never seen an Advent pad before, I'll just quickly show you what works with it. So you have to grab our Advent pad die, which is here, and you use that with our paper pad to create your own Advent pad cards or projects. It doesn't need to be just cards. And I'll just flick through this. So you're going to be able to make 12 Advents. So let me just hold it up. There is a little handy guide there that shows you what to do, but of course I'm guessing Rach, you'll go through that.
Yeah, we've only done it.
So let's just have a look at the images, and you can see on them all the little different numbers there that you're going to use your die to cut out and create the little doors that open up. So look at these. It's a very regal image there. 3 wise men. And these, I think this would be perfect if it was like
cute,
a couple's first Christmas together. Something
Or
like
even
that.
like, I mean, you might have like a wedding in like December or something like that, and you could have like a countdown to your wedding.
Oh yeah, what a good
Like
idea.
little,
oh, I didn't think of that.
little fun little things.
I know, and like this, it isn't, you know, it wasn't always chocolate advent, was it? It was a
No,
traditional paper
that's
that
it.
you used to use. I think it's just so nice. And there's a bigger one in the middle, so when you get to 25, you open like a little double door.
Definitely. You got to have a little treat on a Christmas,
you do,
haven't
don't
you?
Look at that little fancy dog in his tartan suit.
Oh.
And we've got a Christmas wreath. So there's lots of themes in here, like snowy. We've got some stylised ones. This little mistletoe one, which is really cute.
Yeah, I think there's like something for everyone, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. And this was one of the popular images from our Blockbuster, I think.
Yeah.
So I've added that in there. So you'll see, so the first part of the pad is all the fronts of the advent that you're going to make, and then you'll flick through then and find the coordinating, like what is this? The reveal window reveals, isn't it?
Like the underneath.
So every door you open, you'll get one of these little images that are behind. So the design time and work that goes into this to make sure they all align is just incredible.
It is, and like, I mean, stuff like this, like you could easily like make little cards from it if you chop the little images out.
Oh yeah,
you have like
of
little
course.
cards. You don't have to just like make advent calendars.
So if you've already got the die at home, you can grab this for £9.99. Sign in to get that extra discount as well. And we still have, but not a lot of the last one, don't we?
Oh yes, that advent
had
too.
2. So yeah, just flick through those there. And then of course you've even got in this pad insert. So once you've made the actual advent and the front, you can add a little coordinating insert in the card. So everything is in this little handy pad. I think it's just so clever.
Good. It is, especially like these inserts with them like muted down images. Like I think they do look really nice.
And if you've never seen this before, I know I keep saying that, sorry, but and you want to grab the bundle, then you can get this and this together. So that's all you need to create these fancy cards, and that's £24.98. And during our birthday week, you can get an extra 100 points. So I do know that we don't have amazing stocks left of both of them.
Yes.
So we've got lots and lots of the calendar pads. So if you want to stock up, I definitely would, because I know how great these cards are for selling on stalls. They seem to be really popular that way. So yeah, or you can get it in the bundle, which saves you £5. So I just want to show you some of the mates, because that's what really shows this beautiful. Look at that, look at those jolly snowmen.
And so simple to make, like
Yeah.
just get some of your little foam pads behind it.
So there's little pips on the doors, so then when you open it up, you just break them off, and then you can open it properly like that and see the image behind, which is so nice. And like Rachel just said, if you use the foam pads, that just gives you that little bit of depth, so you can open them up above the image that's behind. And then we've got the little Father Christmas here. This one, I like this one, it's quite fancy.
Yeah, it is nice, that backing paper.
You don't have to just create a normal card, you can spruce it up like this, create easels, you can add different colour papers to behind it, create a bigger one, different mat and layers like this, so you don't have to keep it to the size of the page. Look at this
cute
one.
Is that one?
So I've seen quite a few, I don't know if we've got them here, but we've seen some like boxes that have been made out of them, other different hanging decorations. So that's the cards, and then I will just quickly show you this die as well. So this is £19.99 because it's one of our larger dies, and you're going to see you'll get 2 dies in here. So when you're creating your cards out of the advent pad, you just need this inner one. You can pop that over the top, secure it with low tack tape, and then just make sure everything's in line. Or if you want to create your very own advent cards, and you've also got this outer die here, so if you're doing something completely different, or with something we'll show you coming up, you can use that. So if you want to grab that, that's £19.99, or sign in and you can get a little bit of money off that. So, and then that's not all. Are we doing the stamp now? Yes. Okay. So if you do want to create something completely different, then you use that outer die. We've also got a fancy stamp for you. So it's £10 because you can see the size of this, and then it's got the template, the stamping template at the back for you there. So you know if you're going to create your own, then you've got everything you need, and then you just literally use whatever you want. All the numbers are there, and then you've got like pretty embellishments here, and so there's 66 individual stamps on here, which is crazy.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is, isn't it? So I will show you some of the projects made with the stamp, and let me just have a little peek in there. So that is the bigger die cut there for the middle, so you can add your Merry Christmas sentiment, which is super cute. Here, how have they done this in the white ink?
Cute. Is that a heat embossed? And then I think they've stamped it, and they're really good, the stamps this year, because they're silhouette, so you know you just use your inks and then you've got that image.
Let's open if it, that's nice.
And then that's using, is it a page from the pad as well, so
that's really good.
Mix and match. Yeah, it's cute as that.
We've got one here just adding some icy blue tones. We've got some
nice
gemstones on here. Oh, that's cute. I just like, you know, the little doors.
I know it's fun, isn't it, to see what you've got behind.
Yeah. And then we've got this
I love this
one here. Looks really good in the white.
It does, especially with the craft card as well.
Yeah. Oh, look at that little snowman. So yeah, the stamp and the die, so that you can then create the advent calendars, you know, for
as many as you want.
as many years as you like, because they're not going to go. Whereas your advent pad, you just get, you know, your 12. But there's tons of what you can do. So let's go to Rach and we'll see what you're making.
So we're gonna use the advent pad. I've picked out some little things, and we've got some grey board. So you can get this. You can buy it in A4 sheets normally, but you can also get it like on the back of like some of our paper pads and stuff like that. So just take it off there and just give it a bit of strength when we are because we're going to do a little hanging decoration. So first of all, I've got 2 of these just to so that it is nice and thick. So I'm just going to put some of our construction glue onto that, and we're going to pop this one on top, so then it will dry while we just die cut out our advent. And then I've also got some of our blue, so this will be on the back of our hanging decoration, just so then we don't see that grey. It's a bit boring, is the grey. We want a nice Christmassy colour. So let's just pop that down. You could use your red liner tape for this as well, but just to give it that little bit of wiggle room, just used our construction glue. So I'm going to put that to one side for now, and then we'll bring in our advent pad. So I've gone for this snowman. So when you're doing your die on top, you need to make sure that the windows open from the right to the left. Yeah. So if we just make sure that that's all lined up, and then just it's central in our pad, and I'm just going to get some of our purple tape just to secure it, because we do want to make sure that that die does not move anywhere when we're going to run it through our machine. Otherwise our windows won't match the numbers. So we'll just put some tape at the top and then some tape at the bottom as well.
I've just seen a few comments on Facebook to say, is the die new? No, the die is exactly the same, it's just our pad's new, so it still works.
Yeah, it's really good, is that? So if you've got like the die from like 2 years ago, then it still works. Right, let's bring in our machine and we'll run this through. So we'll pop that in and push that through, and then we can have a look at decorating this up. Right, so let's take that out and push our machine to one side. So very carefully now I'm going to just take that purple tape off, Just making sure that we do it nice and slow so we don't rip any of that card, because we have popped quite a bit down just to make sure that it is nice and secure. Okay, so there's the one, and there's the second one. And as you can see, all of them numbers have lined up all nice. So now we're going to turn it over, and you can see where that die has cut into it. I'm going to bring our strip foam pads in, and we're just going to put a few little strips down for this. So you just got to make sure that you don't pop any onto them doors, otherwise when you open it you have some foam pads on. But if you use the thin strip ones, they do fit nicely in the middle of there. Let's just get scissors just to cut that little bit there.
And do you have to put them in the middle? Can you put them just around or not?
You could put them around. I think when like you start to open the doors, it might be a bit you know, you won't have that strength of all of the foam pads throughout. And you don't have to put foam pads on if you don't want to. It could just be stuck flush to the paper underneath. It's totally up to you, but I think it just adds a little bit more if you pop just some foam pads on. Right, we're going to just pop another strip just there, and then let's take the backing off, and then we'll pop it onto the back piece as well. Right. So, and you can mix and match through the pages of what you want underneath for your little images. We've gone for this one. I think it looks so cute with all them little bunnies and little Christmas trees. So just carefully making sure that that is lined up with the page underneath. We're just going to stick that down and flatten it, and then if we have a little sneak look underneath, then it's perfectly lined up with all them little images. Let's do another one underneath. Right, so we're going to bring in our grey board back. Now we're going to decorate this. So that's the back, so this is going to be the front, and I've bought in some of our glitter card. When it's nice and Christmassy, we need some bits of glitter in our life. So I'm just going to do a little backing for our advent pad. So we're going to go 2 notches below that 6, and that will make a nice little edge for that to go onto. And then for this one, we're going to go 7 by 7, which is what our grey board is. And I've also bought some of our amazing Christmas acetate in. So we're going to cut this down to 7 inches as well. And if you wanted to, like, you could easily like make backgrounds with your stamps or anything like that. Anything Christmassy that you've got that works really well with your pages will match perfectly. So we're going to stick this on first. So we've got some of our finger lift tape for this. And then let's pop that down onto our glitter card. So we've got that nice border there. And every time that we're sticking sheets onto, we're making our overall project stronger.
There's a lot of comments this morning about what else we can do alongside pin badges. So a few comments I've seen about aprons.
Oh yeah, aprons would be so good, especially like when you're stamping as well.
I thought you would like that idea.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. That. Yeah, I think there's been a couple of times where a few of us have come in like white shirts and like white things, and we're doing ink in, and it's just, yeah, just doesn't go well. So we've popped that down onto the acetate. So now if we turn that acetate over, we can see where we want to put our tape. So I'm going to just pop a couple more strips onto that. So then this will go onto our lighter blue. Yeah, and like little pencil cases might be quite nice as well. Like to put all your little pens in.
What do you think about hoodies?
Hoodies.
Or a hunky dory Christmas jumper?
Can you imagine? That would be really good, that. Right, so just put some tape on the back of here, and then before we stick this down, I've bought in some blue ribbon which matches perfectly with all them colours. So this is going to be the little hanging bit. I'm going to stick it on here just so then when we stick it down we won't be able to see it. So I'm going to pop some purple tape onto this just to secure it nice there. And if we take that double-sided, then it can stick onto that part as well. There we go. So we'll just take the tape off the back of here, and then stick that down there. And you could easily like personalise these. Like you could add a little bit of string like going down and add like a name for your child, grandchild, and even like the cats and dogs, like if you want to have a little bit of a celebration for them as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be cute.
Right, so if we turn it over, then the last thing that we just need to do is just pop our insert page on, and then we can write a nice little message. And just didn't take too long to do this either. So you've got 12 pages in your pad. You could easily do this 12 times. And you could sell them for a nice little profit.
Oh, definitely.
Right, and there we go.
Oh, that's so cute.
We've got a little bit on the back as well to write a nice message.
Thank you very much.
You're
I like
welcome.
the snowfall acetate on there. It looks really
It's
nice,
nice, isn't it? It's a nice feel to it as well.
A nice finishing touch. So that's our little Christmas treat for today. Next up, we've got little books. Let's have a look at the VT though before we go any further. How nice are our little books? We have, well, we know how great our little books are, but I feel like we've not done square little books for quite some time now, haven't
I
we?
like the square ones as well.
So we've been treated to some 5 by 5 little books. So you can grab all 3 of these new ones for a fabulous multi-buy price of £19.98. Sign in and get a little bit more extra off them. If you don't want to get these 3, then the normal multi-buy of any 3 for 2 across our little box still works. So you can mix and match. For example, if you wanted 3 of one of these instead, you can do that. It's completely up to you. Or if you just want to get one and add that to your basket with your advent pack, they are £9.99 on their own. But let's start and have a look at the dragonflies. This one is so colourful. I love it.
It is, isn't it? And there's like some colours like that bright, and then there's some like moodier, like pastel-y.
Yeah,
colours.
like a few midnight ones in here.
Yeah, with the little borders. Like you can really see where you can cut into and decoupage up.
Oh yeah.
Even just like make smaller, like for little embellishments for your cards.
Oh, definitely.
I love that one. It's so like vintage.
Yeah, I think there's quite a mix of themes in here, like you just said, and the few of them all like muted ones are quite good for like more somber occasions.
Definitely, yeah.
Birthday. There's so many you can do with this. Oh, look, it's fancy. I feel like this one, it just needs a lot of diamond sparkles on there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's what I would do, you know, all my crafting knowledge over here.
Well, that's it. I mean, like, you know, you could easily make like your 5 by 5 cards and just put like a few gems on, add a sentiment, and you got some nice cards there.
This one, look at that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, love it so much. And yeah, and the last 3, I think, images in here, they've all got little sentiments on as well. There is 3 in the pad. Quite dreamy, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, like fairy tale.
Yeah, so they'd be good for like little girls' birthday cards.
Definitely.
Even just thinking of you, friendship, and I don't know if I've just said, but there is 20 designs in each of these pads. I think, is it 150 GSM?
Yeah.
Yes. So you easy for footy cutting, chopping into, the perfect weight for that. It's quite steampunk, I like.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like it.
It's nice because like normally we do like the butterflies and like that sort of like thing. It's nice to have the dragonflies. Something a bit different.
And then here we've got those ones with the little sentiments. New adventures await. And there we go. So that is our first little book of dragonflies. And I think what's next, is it my favourite? No. Is it? Yes?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I love this one.
And it's so different, isn't it?
So different. I'm just shocked at how vivid it's all been printed.
Yes. Yeah, it looks absolutely stunning.
I mean, you can see on the front cover the colours that you're going to get in this pad.
I know, when I saw this, I thought, oh, this is like really different. And like when you start to craft with it, it's so nice. Like again, cutting into all them flowers, bringing in like your alcohol markers for your backgrounds.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely stunning.
It's just, I don't know, it actually does look like a window because of the colours.
It does, doesn't it?
It's just, it's crazy. And I think all the cards that have been made by the design team, you can tell, can't you, when it's been a favourite.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got so many really nice ones. Look at those daffodils. I think I heard somebody saying there's quite a lot of bird flowers in here.
Oh yeah, there will be, won't there? Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah,
nice.
that is good.
Nice sunflowers there.
Sunflowers.
So many opportunities in this pad for fussy cutting, because the flowers are quite big. If you wanted, you know, to add some dimension and decoupage them up easily, you can do that. Would you pair these sort of cards with Miri? Would they look nice?
Yeah,
like
I think the Miri would make like the black really stand out. If you had like a Miri that's like a red or something, like a green, and
definitely
really make that border stand out on it.
Look at this. Oh yeah, because they've all got the border, haven't they?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they look so vibrant, because of the dark.
Yeah, I think it's a really good contrast. Like, look at that one.
Oh, it's so
like it looks as though like the sun's like just on it.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you love this as much as we do. So fancy.
Oh, look at that.
So yeah, this is definitely my favourite out of the 3. So again, £9.99. And then the last one is a Mactastic one, which is perfect for this sort of theme. So it's called Vintage Journeys. So you can see with these images, you can add inks to these, you can put them, you can fray the edges, you can put them against parchment. I think that would look really great with. Anybody like going away on a trip.
Definitely, even like your journals and stuff like that, like scrapbooking.
Yeah.
Like just, again, like it's so easy to cut out them little toppers and make them into little elements for your pages.
Oh, look at this.
So cute.
I feel like for weddings and things now, they're quite trendy, aren't they, to get
definitely.
like the little bands.
Yeah, that'd be such a nice idea.
This would be perfect for like thinking of you.
Yeah.
Or even like,
you could probably like even stamp, you know, like onto these. Well, you could stamp onto these as well and make like little notes and stuff.
Oh, what have I done? Let me just 1 second.
A little pesky one.
And there we go. Look, you can use it for like, this pad's perfect for men and women.
Yes. Yeah.
Or like granddads, that comes to mind.
Yeah, like retirement and stuff. Like if you get anyone retiring and going like a big adventure.
Hot air balloon, new baby.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, I love that.
Oh,
there's your wedding one.
There's the wedding one. I feel like we're all out of hunky-dory weddings now. We need some more.
I know. No, we definitely do not.
So is that the last? Oh no, we've got another one. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's
camera
nice.
there. And the nice bike.
Lovely.
So that's the 3 new square little books. So you can grab all of them together for £19.98. So that really means that you're getting one free, which is an amazing deal. But let me show you some of the makes, because These are just so beautiful. Have I broke something? Oh. I'm sorry if this is yours. I just put that there a second. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, look. I like how
That's
cut this little sentiment out like that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
What a good idea. So you can see all these dragonflies. I like it when we do these books because lots of the cards, they're never that size, are they?
I know, yeah. It's nice because just add a few of your duo design papers behind. And
yeah.
They really, really go so well.
Oh, so nice.
Oh, that's lovely, that one.
I feel like the paper behind this might be a pattern pack.
Yeah. No, I think it's a. I'm not sure.
Is
it?
it? Oh, nice. And then you can see how just adding extra bits of black here, even with the black gems.
Definitely.
Looks ace.
That's well cute.
A little bit of polka dot ribbon.
Aww.
Oh, it looks so nice. And then we've got the last one, the vintage.
That's nice.
Which is nice just to mix it up and have one matte-tastic as well.
It is, yeah. Yeah,
So
I do like the matte-tastic books.
So of course, if you're going to add the Advent to your basket and our little books, you know that I'm sure that might be getting close to £30. You're going to get that free little Hunky Dory pin badge too, which is amazing. And double reward points that you can spend anytime you wish. So that's our 3 fantastic little books. So I think we're coming back to you.
Oh, lovely. I was too busy
here. Which one are you doing?
We're going to go for the vintage journeys, and we've got a little sneak peek as well, so we're just going to put that to one side right there. So to start with, I can't remember what size, so we're going to go for a 7x7 card, and I've got some of our matte-tastic as well. So we've got this lovely aqua colour. So first of all, let's cut that down to 7 inches. And then we've got this cream colour as well. So let's cut this down to 6.5 inches. So then we've got that nice bit of colour coming through just from that underneath colour. So now a little sneak. So we are launching these as well. These absolute beauties that match our little book so perfectly. You can see you just pop it in the middle, just ink round, and you've got a nice background for that. So we're going to go really simple with it. So I'm just going to line that up with my card underneath, and I've got my little ink spreaders, and we're going to go through a few little browns because so it all ties in and all looks so pretty. So first of all, let's just get a little bit of ink onto there and just line it up just with the outside. So I've gone for cream, so it's nice colour to just tie in with, and we don't want to we want this to come out quite light underneath. And we're just going to do around the edges here, just because when we stick our page on we won't see this part in the middle. But I think that is the beauty of these masks that are launching, that you can like go back into your pages and you can add a bit of ink from that middle as well. So as you can see, we're just doing it very lightly, so you might not be able to see it as much, but when I take that mask off you will be able to see that brown underneath. So let's just turn it around and just line that back up.
A lot of comments for people saying this one, their vintage one, is their favourite.
Oh, okay. I think it is very nice, and I think it really suits that mat as well.
Yeah, it does.
Right, so just our last little edge round here, and then when we take this off we'll have that nice pattern. So it's so easy to do backgrounds with these, and as you can see you've got that nice border now. I'm just going to go around in a little bit more of that ink. So we're just having the one colour. You could change your colours if you wanted to have a bit more of a like a yellowy cream colour, or you could tie in that like greeny colour as well. But I think I just like it when you do it just with that one colour because it tones it down just a little bit. Right, and then when you're happy, let's pop our ink to one side. So now, as you can see, that page fits perfectly in the middle. So we are going to take this page, because with this one's my absolute favourite, because you've got that lovely doily in the middle, which we are going to ink over to as well. So we're going to take our ink again, and we've got a little bit of a mustardy colour as well here, so a bit more of a yellow, and we're just going to play around and just ink through it. So just add a little bit more colour to our page, and as you can see, you can start to see like the pattern coming through a little bit there. Let's turn it around and just take a little bit from that one as well, and then let's just ink the edges of our page. So then I've already, so now you can see it's just add a little bit more colour to it, a little bit more, so you can see it really stands out against our background. Now I've already cut this from another one of our pages, and you could like cut down, so you could use as many pages as you want, really decoupage it up. And we're going to just do the same for this one as well. So we're going to take that nice inner doily piece and just ink through, and as you can see, it looks so lovely with that. And I think we're going to take just this corner bit up here and just do a little bit more, so you can just play around with your stencils, and because they are quite big and there's quite different parts of there, so you can just add just little bits here and there, and it really stands out on your cards.
Do you have to, once you've finished one made, do you have to wipe them down or anything?
Yeah, wipe them down, otherwise you'll have all the ink left onto it, and then they're ready to go with a different colour. Alright, so just line that up, and then let's pop some foam pads on the back of here as well. Let's really make it stand out on our card. And then
oh, this is looking nice.
it is, isn't it? And just like, you know, a few simple colours, like if you don't have many like pattern backgrounds and stuff, like the stencils are such a good way to make it look patterned. And especially with this one, like again, I think because it is matte-tastic, like it's so easy to ink on and just like mix in all them different colours and all the patterns and make your card like really tie in together. Right, so we'll just pop some finger lift tape on the back of there. Let's just take that off. And then we've got that nice border as well, which again ties in with the colours in our image. And let's pop this onto our card blank.
And do you have any advice for somebody who's not used inks and they're a bit nervous to start?
I think, so I definitely get these. These are our little finger daubers, and they're so useful. And what I'd do is, if you pop some ink onto them, I'd wipe a little bit off on like a spare piece of paper, just so then you know that you've got like the colour and the amount of ink on there that you want, and just take it easy. And if you do put a bit too much onto your page, you can always go over with a bit of ink to tone it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just have a little play around with them, and like and use some purple tape to stick it down so then your mask doesn't move as well. I think, yeah, there we go.
Ah, thank you. Oh, it looks nice.
It does, doesn't it? It really ties in together with all them different colours.
I think the little, like the baby blue at the back.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank
you very much. I think we should just mention, because I just remembered as I looked at Rach, but we have got an extra little, I was going to say person, we've got something else in the studio with us today, because Rachel's little boy has gone to school, so we are on strict instructions that we have to be so careful and look after this little monkey. Can we see him?
We have to look after Monkey. Monkey's
Look.
up here.
Oh.
No, I'll show Theo later that the monkey came to work.
Yep, he's not been left
No,
outside.
He hasn't been left in the car because he will get cold.
Yeah, he will. Oh, I just thought I have to say that because it's so cute. So that's our 3 little books. So now we've got even more things. We've got our masks that you've just seen Rachel using then. So I think when I saw these first online, I didn't expect them to be so big.
I know, they are, aren't they?
They are really
There's
big.
so many like elements to them.
So is this 8 by 8?
7 by 7.
7 by 7. So there's 3 here, and of course you can get all 3 together for £12.50. So that's going to save you £4. That's £11.88 if you're a club, or £11.25 if you're signed into your diamond account. So on the back we've got some helpful tips there of how to use your mask and how to tape them down, so just to secure it as you go in with your inks. You can use your finger daubers like Rachel, or you can use our blenders. It's completely up to you. But you can see the different designs here. So we've got the Antique Elegance. Oh, so lovely.
That's so nice.
So I imagine as well, like you just use the outside then, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you don't have to do it all. You can just go in with little bits.
Yeah, definitely. You could make like little frames and, you know, cut that out.
Yeah.
And stick it on top.
So this little square here, that holds the size of a square little book page.
That will, yes.
So that's perfect. So you've already got like an extra border there, or a mat and layer. So giving you like different options to create some cards. And here's the pretty lace frame background.
I love this one. This one's
really
my favourite.
like a little vintage tea party.
Yes.
I love it. And then we've got one that I think would definitely works with that stained glass.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh, love it. And can you go in with a few different colours to create an ombre effect?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. That would look so nice.
So these are all as well, if you don't want them all, you want to get them separately, but I'm sure you do want to get them all.
Absolutely.
They are £5.50, so they work perfectly with your little book. So £5.50 each, or if you get them all for £12.50, which is a great deal. Is that it for my little section? Oh, Rachel might be coming straight back to you.
That's fine.
Oh, sorry. They're right here. There we go. Look at that.
All right.
And that flower has just been cut out there of the little book pages, added some foam pads, and you've got all that dimension there. You can even, you know, tilt that forward so you can see it even more. And then different ways of using these masks here. So this has been, I don't know.
Heating baths.
Heating baths.
Yeah, been heating baths.
I knew it was something.
Something.
It was something.
But it's so good, like, because, you know, you don't have to just use it as a square. Like, just take little bits off your mask and, you know, it's
and create your
really
own little
easy.
pattern.
Yeah.
And as well, when you're heating baths, it even gives it another, like, vintagey sort of
It
feel,
doesn't it? Yeah, it looks really good. Especially on the white as well.
This one, it's in
Oh,
black.
that's nice.
Oh, that's really nice. So I think, which one is that?
That's the stained glass
Stained
one.
glass, but paired with the vintage pad.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't think would work.
No.
But it does.
But it does.
It really
yeah,
does.
It looks really nice.
And then we've got one here by Bex, and she has used like the different colour of inks there, and you can see the different tones, which is nice.
That looks nice.
And it matches the colours in that picture. And we've got one with this little shaker.
Oh, you've got to have a little shaker, haven't you?
Oh yeah. And then I feel like you might like this one. Oh, you did this one.
I did this one.
I thought, oh, the Doily Rachel like
so
that.
with this, I used some like sticky ink on top of the mask and then ran it through the dye machine.
Oh.
So then you like you're heat embossing the part where you'd normally not, if that makes sense.
I think so.
Just to and then just went in with some markers. It really stands out.
So it's the colours, isn't it? It's so nice. And then we've got another one here.
That's cute.
Blues, lovely. I just like the ombre effects you can do as well.
Yeah, it's really effective, isn't it?
So I think there's lots of new things there for you, and of course birthday week all those things in your basket. And I know I've seen a few people that have said that's fallen in my basket.
Yeah,
and we
they
have
just do, don't they?
we have Jen looking after all the comments today, and she's put we've reported a few of those accidents happening. So that's made me laugh. So yeah, let's come straight back to you.
Right, so let's have a look at our masks again, and we've got some of our little book pages as well. So we're going to do the stained glass one. So I've got our daisy for this, and I think this one is so easy to just cut out. So first of all, we're going to take some of our scissors right here, and I'm going to just cut out the middle part for this, just to layer it up, because we do have quite a few pages in these of the different flowers, and I think it is nice to layer them up. But if you didn't want to, and you want to be a bit more frugal, then you can always just have the one, and you could even like cut the parts out. If you have a craft knife, then you could easily just pop some foam pads onto that. So let's get some of our foam pads.
Hayley has put a comment on Facebook that says, I can't order the new little book I like.
Yeah.
Is it in the book? Which little book is it? You should definitely be able to buy it on its own if that's what you want.
Definitely. Right. So we've also got some of our adorable scorable black. Now this is the fun part. So I've made this. So what I've done is, and I have already done it because I wasn't sure whether it would work, and it does take a little bit longer than usual, but I think, as you can see, once it is done, it looks stunning. So for this, I placed my mask onto my card, and I've drawn into the little boxes, and then once it's all done, I've coloured it into the black. So then I've just got some of our marker pens. So we've got some yellows, and we've got some reds, and we've got some oranges, and I'm just gonna go in to these, and I would recommend, if you do want to do something like this, to leave that black to dry for a little bit, just because when you do go in with your lighter colours, it might run a little bit into them. But we're just going to go round, and as you can see, this fits so perfectly in with that stained glass little book, with all them blacks and all the bright colours. So we are using the daisy, so I've just took some colours that I think just go really well and mix, and we're going to start to blend them in together. So do some orange just at the top, and you could do this for the whole of your stencil if you wanted to, or you could just do little bits. I thought I'd just do this little one because with the little books, I always see them as like things that you can cut out rather than just have as that full book page. I think it is nice to, so then you can do them different shaped cards. Let's add some of the orange, just blend that in.
I was reading comments, so I don't know how you've done the black bit again, sorry.
Okay, so so you pop your mask onto like some ink me card, and then if you get like a pen, like a fine, like, you know, like a ball pen,
Yeah.
just colour into the gaps, and then it brings you out like a kind of stencil where you can like colour the black round.
Oh, it looks really good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like I say, especially like with that stained glass one as well, like just get the colours that that work with that page, and you can make your own like fantastic backgrounds. And I think it's great because some people don't like stamping and stuff like that, and might not have inks, but you might have like a few different coloured pens in your stash, and so it's, but if you did want to, and you do like stamping, you could always go in with your inks after this is dried and get all them in, do a little ombre background as well.
I did not realise until right now that you are left-handed.
I am, yes.
I'm in the room with two left-handed people. I don't know how I feel.
That's because left-handed people are the best.
It's not right.
You know, so obviously, so I've got Theodore and William. William's the youngest, and he's left-handed as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I was so pleased.
Yeah, I think SD is everything I
Is
pass
she?
it, it's in her left. So I'm like, no, we use our other hand.
That's not the right one. Right, so we're going to go in. I've got a lighter yellow now. So, you know, you could do as much as you wanted. You could like go in with your darker ones, and each little segment just like add like your shade in. But I think it looks so nice, just that them block colours in there. Let's go in just with the yellow again, just in there and just in the centre. And I'm going to add some more red in. Let's get that in, because in the middle of that daisy you have got that darker shade of orangey red in there. And then just the last little bit, let's just add a little bit of orange, just add a bit of shade in before we go just into the middle parts. And then I think to finish it off, I'm just going to put a little bit of shading into them yellows so they don't look too bright. There we go, and we'll just go over, just make them a little bit darker.
Leslie has said this would also be a nice Christmas card.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah, add all like your festive colours in. I think that would, yeah, that would look so good. Right. So we've got our background now. So I've also, so as I said, I've got some of our black adorable scoreable. Let's just pop this on with some of our finger lift tape. Like that. Oh, taking the whole of it off there. There we go. So then we've got that nice edge of that black, and even though we are putting black onto black, it does stand out when you look close. So then let's bring our mask back in. So if we line this up, we will be able to do the background of our card as well. So I've brought in some of our yellowy colours now, and we'll get our finger daubers back out. So we've got, so we're going to go for a bright yellow. So we just want to do just round the edge, and we have got that panel that will sit on top, so we don't have to do all of it with this, which is great. So we'll just go around, and then we'll go around with our darker shades as well to add a bit of shading to them. And the great thing with these little daubers is they're not too big, so you can get into them little spaces as well.
We have had a request on YouTube from Kim saying, could you do a little video on the hub that with the technique you've just been doing?
Yeah.
Maybe. I feel like we have another Technique Tuesday coming up.
Oh.
Possibly do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because there's so much that you can do with masks and stencils, and I think they're just fantastic, and they're so, like, they're a lot cheaper. Like, if you bought a background dye, like, it'd be so expensive compared. Alright, so we'll just go around with that darker colour, and then if we take it off and put this on, then we have got that nice little background. Now I'm going to go in with my yellow, just because we have done it onto a white card, but I do want it to be lighter so you can still see it, but we don't want it to be white, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of yellow just down. So it just tones it down just a little bit.
I think you've converted a few people into buying masks who haven't bought them before.
That's brilliant. Right, so let's pop this down. So I'm going to use, let's use some of our foam pads for this. Yeah, especially like these ones. Like it's just them different. They're a bit different to our normal. I think the ones that we normally do are 6x6. So you've got like a whole inch around that's full of all them patterns. Right. Just take the backing off these foam pads.
Oh, Colleen has said, can't wait to retire in December so I can see these demos during the days.
Not long to go. Right, so let's pop that in the middle and then let's bring our daisy. So we just want our daisy just in the bottom, or I could let's go in the middle actually. I know that we're going to cover that middle bit, but I think it does look really nice with that circle frame going round. So I'm just going to pop 2 foam pads just in the middle, so then we can lift up them petals just a little bit. And let's just pop our inks to one side, and there we go.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I like that one. It's my favourite.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah, I really, especially it's this book. Love this book.
Well, thank you very much. So that's our 3 demos of the day. We hope you've enjoyed them. Just to recap, because I think this is going to fly with people adding a few more to the basket than just one. It's £9.99 and you get your 12 advent pages in there and the reveals and the inserts. So it's a really great deal. So grab that while you can. And that's everything from us today. But Anne-Marie is down at Hobbymaker for some more birthday fun. She's there today at 1, 3, 5 and 7, and she's got a Christmas craft card, Miri, diamond sparkles, and she's doing some more with our new little books. Don't forget as well with our little books with the multi-buy, if there's any of the Christmas ones you wanted, you can mix and match, so you can get any 3 for 2 across them. We will be back tomorrow. It is Rebecca and Anne-Marie for some best-selling and back in stock concept cards. So we know they are in demand, these concept cards. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.